men's doubles bracket playing out. We are in the quarterfinal round. In the top of the bracket, the 16 seed Brandon Lane, Drake Palm taking on Brendon Long and Mario Barrientos as we move forward here on this men's and women's doubles day. No semifinals on the men's sides are set. Fellas, what should we expect to see from this pairing?
Well, a lot of power coming out of Brendon Long. Watch for the backhand of Mario Barrientos.
Oh, no.
But
Watch
look
out
out
for
for
Drake
the
Palm.
counter.
Woo!
Drake Palm.
Oh, early.
I mean, Palm and Lane were out having some fun on the courts earlier. They were loud. They were vocal.
Yeah.
Well, when you play like that, why isn't it? It's definitely fun.
Oh, nice dig.
Oh, well, yeah.
Big roll there.
Spoke with Brandon Lane after the first round matchup, and like you said, Chad, they were playing loose, having fun. And if anyone that knows Brandon Lane, if he's having fun, that's trouble.
Dangerous, yeah.
All right? Like when he's not having fun and is struggling or frustrated, that's when he's vulnerable.
One of the things that we saw Lane struggle with in mixed doubles yesterday was the footwork.
Yeah.
In terms of taking a full step over versus reaching. How is that going to impact this match?
So I had a long conversation with him last night and just talked about it, and he's like, I know it. I need to work on it. In men's doubles, it's going to be a little less of an issue. I think just because of the footwork and the quickness of Drake Palm next to him, Palm will handle a little bit more.
Not as much court to cover.
Right.
Yeah, good
Good
reach
vision
in
there.
Yeah, good reach in, good spot. Right at the feet of Barrientos. Barrientos took a gold last year in New York with Jack Monroe on a blind date, pretty much.
They partnered up like 24 hours before.
I never even practiced together. As Barrientos puts it into the net there. Found each other through Instagram, which seems to be the Tinder of pickleball pairings.
You just went there.
I did.
Just went there. But if anyone that knows Barrientos' game, he is a very, very strong right-sided male. His strength is his backhand. So him playing that right side is very solid. It's a good partnership for Brendon Long coming back off of an injury. Oh, that's
a
nice.
good spot.
Yeah, nice flick there from Long. You know, Brendon Long has a lot of power. The kryptonite for him at times, too, is that power. Because he takes big swings and he tries to overdo it at times, he really needs to stay aggressive, but with that a more controlled, compact swing.
Reaches in for the
nice
backhand
hands.
flick, and a good hands in the stands as well. Now, rarely do you see Brendon Long get cheated.
No.
Good flick there from Lane. Barrientos and Long trying to work their way back into the point, but this one with the open face from Barrientos just sitting a little too high. Lane finds the feet perfectly.
Not time Long coming up a little bit short.
Felt like the ball moved on him a little bit, skipped on him just a little.
Barrientos just puts it right into the net. It's very...
That's a rare miss for Barrientos.
Yeah, on that backhand side.
Paddle face was completely closed. Just tried to punch at it.
Oh, tight.
Lane trying to sneak in there. Almost put a little bit of pressure on Long.
Watch out.
Oh, VIP.
Coming in hot.
No fence right there in front of VIP. You better watch
Head on a swivel here on championship
your eye
court.
sockets. Get your eye protection out in the front row in VIP.
Oh, yeah.
Finally one Drake Palm couldn't come up with.
Well, he's just in a very precarious position right there.
Well, I know, but
Trying
how
to-
many did he fight off?
That last one just getting a little too high. Yeah, that's the crash that we usually see from Brendon Long. Shorter return. He's able to step into it. Goes right into the body of Drake Palm.
3 apiece.
Ooh, okay.
Went
Slide
down
it
the
down the
line.
line.
4-3.
Lane didn't come over far enough. Trying to hold the middle, protect Palm as he uncoiled. Left that nice opening for Barrientos. Nope.
That's not coming back.
Remember when Barrientos took that gold in New York? Remember the cornrows he came out with?
Oh, yeah.
Almost,
Yep.
We're almost like, who is this? Oh,
I
my
mean,
gosh,
that
that
was-
Mario. He was looking intimidating.
It was giving me a headache just looking at it.
Yeah, right?
Palm putting it right at the feet of Barrientos through the transition zone.
Nice combo there from Brendon Long. Stays nice and short on it. Flick on top. If he stays there, that's dangerous. Usually Long will take a little bit bigger swing there. It could go anywhere. Oh,
Stepping
recovery.
across for the put away.
There's good footwork right there. Good movement, good read from
And to stay out of the kitchen as well.
Brandon Lane. Using that big mobile body. And then that.
Same guy.
Different guy, actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I was watching the dog
The
in
other
the
guy.
stands. Sorry, I was watching the dog in the stands. I was distracted by the dog.
I'm just going to start, as Barrientos comes up short, I'm just going to start keeping a list of all the things that distract you over the course of a season.
You do not have a long enough piece of paper.
I am high functioning ADHD, but yes, there is the attention span at times is very short.
A couple
You
of
say
missed
functioning.
opportunities.
Functioning. Let's just put functioning.
Functioning.
No, my favorite was still Pickleball Nationals in November, where I said something and expected him to respond, and he was like, "Oh, sorry, there were fireworks." All right.
It's in.
Yep.
Oh,
Good get.
oh,
That's there.
Wow.
oh.
Oh, push just wide. What a point.
Scramble on both sides. Nice coverage there from Drake Palm.
Palm sees Lane in the green, off the court, almost off your screen. Palm goes to the middle and is like, I got this. Now get back.
Hey, he may not have the wingspan of Brendon Lane, but Drake Palm can move on the court. Eye formation.
Good
Worked out for them.
Good talk from Lane. Because Palm was almost about to go back, and Lane said stay. And so Palm stayed on that left side.
And coming up a little bit short there. The other thing, and little bit less in pickleball than tennis, but when you come over, you really need to make sure you do something with that ball so that you don't expose your partner and hang them out to dry.
Absolutely. And too often we see that, especially in mixed doubles, the guy comes over in front of the goal and just drops something right in front.
I say that as someone who is very guilty of leaving my partner out to dry.
Good job there from Long, getting the body out of the way. Lane trying to handcuff him.
Yeah, just a little
right over that.
Little in between there from Long, whether he wanted to really commit to speeding that up or not, and kind of pulled off it last second.
Should he have?
I don't think he should have sped it up at all. I think he was too low. That's what got him in trouble.
No, just a
Same thing.
Well, that's full extension right there. So Long's not going to be able to get as much acceleration up the back of the ball.
What's leading to the indecision that we're seeing from Long?
Good placement there from Lane. Good aggressive dinks. He's keeping that ball not so tight to the net, but he's getting it low and at the feet or at the shins. And so he's causing Long to have to make a decision. If he doesn't, I'd rather see him back up. Just like that. Right there, on cue. Take that ball off the bounce. Give yourself another extra second.
Second serve still coming. It's 7-4-2. No lack of power there.
I was going to say, not too many balls come back from a Brendon Long overhead. And then he throws in the angle as well.
Oh, good pick.
Oh.
Came up short on that one. We've seen Paul make a couple of really nice shovel digs.
Well, he's very good on defense. Stays down, stays in the point.
Too much off the paddle of Brendon Long.
Yeah, great hands from all four of these gentlemen here, but again, right there, Long trying to put an exclamation point on that last one. And a good read from Lane.
Ooh. Just wide. Long getting a little overextended. It's an 8-5 lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened right there. Gets a little overextended out in front too much.
Missed third there from Lane. I don't mind going for it there, though. You've got a 3-point lead. You've been playing well.
Just make the first. Oh!
Jeez.
Heads up.
Oh. Finally able to put it away.
Tried to do too much with that last one, but great hands from Palm and Lane. Just to force a couple more swings out of Brendon Long and Mario Barrientos.
How many times have we talked about how easy it is to miss those overheads when you're trying to go bigger and closer to the sidelines?
Yeah, you'll make a mistake, hit it in the net,
easy.
hit it long, hit it in the Ohio River.
I feel like Brendon Long could probably get it there without a problem.
I don't doubt it.
Well constructed and palm finishes.
So that's a very good job there from Brendon Lane. Oh, Brandon Lane, sorry.
I was waiting. Who was going to screw it up first?
And I was the one.
I was waiting.
The footwork. Gave himself good space.
Missed return keeps it a 2-point game. Nice roll in the back corner for the point.
Wow, that was tough to keep in right there. But again, Long getting just enough topspin on this. But again, the key is not taking too big of a swing. He rolls it nicely. Doesn't get too big. There it is. That's the one, right? We talked about. You don't mind him going for that, but he's got to make it. Makes it right there. That ball clears the net by about a half an inch.
Long perhaps trying to do a little bit too much. It's brought up a game point.
Just keep looking over at VIP, keeps filling in. More fans just keep filling in. Bringing their own chairs. People are getting set and planted here for the rest of the day.
A reminder to check out pickleballsuperstore.com to get your instant discount. You can use the QR code on your screen. Well, if you are going to get here soon, as Dom noted in the VIP, as the rest of the stands filling in.
Oh, man.
Icky Woods in attendance.
There he is. We've been trying.
We need him
in the booth so he can teach us. He's going to spike a pickleball. The man.
Maybe he and Richard Livernese Jr. can get together on the spiking and the stomping of the pickleball.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I did.
You went there on
I
Richard.
did.
Poor Richard. Oh, Richard.
Well, I will say this has been the nicest of the days that we've been here in Cincinnati so far.
Been the warmest of the days for sure.
I see. Are people calling dibs on like the front row right there, just laying things out, going, "Don't take these seats; these are mine." I have like a hat. I have
hats, bags, pickleballs,
like everything.
The pickleballs.
Well, I mean, you got to have someone save your seat when you're up getting the food that's in there.
Right.
That's true. Although it is
or the cookies. Orion found the cookies.
So did you.
Dangerous to be front row right there.
Yeah, this is a match in which if you're going to be in the front row in the VIP, keep your eyes peeled. Game point for Palm and Lane.
Ooh,
Put away.
Nice angle there from Barrientos.
Game point number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Palm catching Barrientos in the body as game 1 goes to Lane and Palm.
It caught his hand. He was trying to get it out of the way. It caught his hand. That's game.
Power on display. Game 2 still ahead here in Cincy.
When I have painful arthritis, I grab BioFreeze. Unlike Voltaren, BioFreeze provides fast-acting relief. I can apply it to more areas of my body, and it's NSAID-free. Cool the pain, so I can get back on the court.
people play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play, that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours, because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live, live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
The APP is sponsored by Partake Brewing, non-alcoholic brews crafted for those who make it happen.
Penetrex, daily joint and muscle care you can feel good about.
And Humana, the official healthcare partner of the APP Tour. Welcome back to Championship Court. Brendon Lane and Drake Palm taking game number 1 of this men's doubles quarterfinal, 11-7 over Mario Barrientos and Brendon Long. What was the biggest difference maker in game number 1, in your all's opinion?
Drake Palm.
Defense.
I think right now Drake Palm's the X factor. He's been very active. He's played some solid defense. We've seen some good flicks from him.
But like we always talk about,
with confidence.
Can't just play defense. Turns that defense quickly into offense.
Oh,
Catches Lane in the paddle.
bring it back down.
So if Drake Palm is the X factor, then how do Long and Barrientos neutralize him?
It's not so much neutralizing Palm. I mean, they were trying to be aggressive, and he was just playing that solid defense and keeping Lane and himself in the point. I think Barrientos and Long do need to be aggressive. I bowled just one, but they just have to pick better spots.
I think if I'm Long and Barrientos, find the middle. Down the center service line with your dinks. Find the middle, cause maybe a little confusion.
Little push-pull, push them together, spread them out wide. That's
No,
trouble,
and that is
and he
out.
missed it.
Oh, wow.
He just didn't come down on it enough, got that ball out in front.
Wow, he was actually didn't get behind it. Caught it behind the head.
Yeah.
Some noise
Some
back behind
action behind us. And the other men's matches. Ladies' matches are set. They'll be played on center court, but it's the men's quarters.
It's court number 6. It's behind us here on Championship Court. Wade Hairboth and Kevin Dong going against Kyle Kazuda and Casey Diamond is where all the activity is right now.
Give me Kevin Dong and Wade Hairboth all day long.
That was the match on Championship Court. They went up against he went up against Max Manthau and Jason Bach before we came on air, and that one was action-packed for sure.
Like, just fun. They are active. They want to play with pace. If you slow them down, they will slow down, but they're looking for that pace, looking for that action.
Pushed long as Barrientos trying to move forward.
Just a little long right there on the volley.
Call stands 3-0. Bomb pops it up. Barrientos puts it away.
That's a better spot, though. It's powerful, but it's more controlled.
Big drive there from Long.
Feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Then move the feet. Long just trying to stretch for that one.
Why has that been such an issue that we've seen with players?
Well, you hit that split step, and then the ball's within reach, and you think you can just get there.
Oh, couple of net cords.
Cord.
But no love for Lane on his net cord, unfortunately.
Well, watch how far back the paddle goes. Oh, another good
Right
spot.
on top of the shoelaces.
Yeah, that's what you call going through the shins, right? And don't allow your opponent to take it off the bounce. Force them to try and take it out of the air. You're trying to take it off your shins. That's a tough spot.
Slid down the line by Palm for the point.
And that's right there. That's footwork by Barrientos. You see him back up, but when he backs up, it stays in the middle of his body. So then all he can do is push that dink. Wow.
Wow.
Long got one. He wanted
Yep.
right there.
I think that elbow sits up. It's like a roll with the arm rather than just punching straight through it.
It looked like he had the opening.
Well,
Another point. This is
just compounding errors right
exactly.
The
And timeout taken on court as Lane and Palm has opened up a 6-2 lead here in game number 2 after taking the opening game 11-7. And, Lane and Palm, they've been solid. They've done what they needed to do. How do Barrientos and Long clean up the unforced errors?
Well, it's not pressing. It's not trying to do too much. At times, and we saw it a little bit in game 1, but we've seen it in the past from Brendon Long. He starts trying to make up for errors by doing more, which then creates more errors. I think they need to look at moving the ball around more. And Dom, you talked about it, that little push-pull, bring a ball into the middle, spread it out wide, work the point a little bit. Then when you get the opportunity, you'll go ahead and be aggressive. If Lane and Palm come out and they're aggressive, just look for that counter. Both Long and Barrientos have more than enough power that they can counter those attacks quickly. The issue is that they try to counter it with one swing.
This quarterfinal will match up with the top half of the bracket and Will Howells and Jack Monroe should they advance into the semifinal. Long trying for the Ernie and left it short.
Just an easy reset there from Lane. He popped it up a little bit, but again, Long trying to do a little too much with that. Oh, my.
Through the middle after Barrientos left it open.
But again, it's doing too much. We saw Barrientos trying to fake the Ernie. Then we see Long try to fake the Ernie. They're moving all over the court and getting themselves out of position, and Lane and Palm are just putting the ball back.
Yeah.
They don't even have to work to get them out of position right now.
Ooh.
One of the few mistakes that Brandon Lane has made in this match. Side out.
On an easy ball, too. One he wants back for sure.
Good pick.
Yeah, good move.
Good step over there from Long.
Yeah, he noticed that as soon as Barrientos gets this ball down at the feet, the only thing Lane is going to do is try and reset this right back at him. Long reads it perfectly, steps over and puts that ball away.
Pushed wide, and again, Palm inserting himself, injecting the power.
Just unbelievable right side play right now from Drake Palm.
What's impressed you the most about his play today?
Defense into offense, moving the ball around. He's playing a full rounded game right now. He's speeding the ball up when he can.
No, he's not there. A little unlucky there for Brendon Long. Ball kicks out wide, can't catch up to it. Well, everything going Palm and Lane's way right now. That ball's deep.
Missed return. Compounding the issue, it's a 7-3 lead. You could say they have the match in the palm of their hand.
Oh,
come on.
Wow, you've been holding on to that.
Actually, I just thought of it.
And it's 9-3. But I do like that one, Dorian.
She was distracted by her pun and she missed some points.
Missed a single point. It brings up match point here at 10-3. Timeout taken.
Well, it was a big win for Lane and Palm in the round of 16. Even bigger win here in the quarterfinals if they pull this one out and they hold on.
Seem to have it well in hand, up 10-3. It'll still be first serve coming out of this timeout, so they'll have at least 2 opportunities should they need them. Brandon Lane won a gold medal here last year in mixed doubles alongside Susanna Barr. That was their first tournament together as a duo. We saw them in action yesterday, ended up falling in the bronze medal match to Jill Braverman and Will Sobek.
Good luck getting into VIP right now. Good luck. It is packed to the gills in there.
This is one of the fullest I've ever seen it. VIP going up on a Saturday afternoon. Fantastic day, fantastic venue, and we have had 2 quality matches to start us off here on men's and women's doubles day. Palm serving for the match.
Oh my.
Right into the hip of Long, and it is a straight game victory for Brandon Lane and Drake Palm. They are moving into the semifinals. We will hear from them when we come back here in Cincinnati.
Over 10 years ago, Gearbox changed the game. No honeycomb, no soft spots, just pure, patented technology. Players felt it instantly. This was different. That legacy lives on in the new GX2. With our SST 2.0 carbon fiber rib core, it delivers explosive pop, locked-in control, and unreal feel. It's not just better, it's Gearbox. Visit gearboxsports.com to experience the paddle built different.
Humana Medicare Advantage plans. Carry this card, and you could have the power to unlock benefits beyond original Medicare. With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you could get doctor, hospital, and prescription drug coverage in one convenient plan. Most plans include routine dental, vision, even hearing benefits. There's also a cap on your out-of-pocket medical expenses. That's more than you get with original Medicare, and Humana offers $0 or low monthly plan premiums. Call now.
When you choose the James at Ohio State,
you're opting for care from a highly specialized team dedicated to treating one type of cancer, yours.
For your cancer care, the choice is clear. The James at Ohio State.
The APP is sponsored by the Botanist Island Dry Gin, distilled with 22 wild botanicals.
Road to Pro. Unlock your potential with the official sock of the APP Tour.
And C&D Nets, the highest quality nets made in the USA.
Well, it's Brandon Lane and Drake Palm continuing their run through this draw, taking out Brendon Long and Mario Barrientos. And I'll move on to the semifinals. We're going to join it. Dorian Kraft courtside in our Franklin
Brandon
post-match
Drake,
interview.
congratulations. You guys are moving on to the semifinal. Before we get into the questions, Brandon, there's something you wanted to say?
Yeah, hey, my boy Randog, happy birthday, man. You turned 31 today, so just wanted to say happy birthday. Always supporting me, and he's my coach, man, so I love him to death.
Well, talking about your boys, we heard you say to Drake after the match, that's my boy right there. What is it about Drake's game that makes him your boy today?
You know, I met Drake a couple months ago, and he was like, hey, let's play a couple. And I was like, yeah, you know, I would love to. And he told me he lived in Papua New Guinea for like 10 years, and he surfed, and I was a big surfer. So I was like, it's got to be a good bonding. And we were frothed out of our minds the whole day today. So let's keep running.
A match made in heaven on and off the court. And Drake, the guys up there, they were calling you the X Factor, really complimentary. You played a really well-rounded game today. What did you like the most about the way that you played in this match?
First of all, big shout out to my sponsor, Luz, and my family for always being there. Today, I feel like I don't think I was the X Factor. I think it's easy to look good when your partner's playing so good. Yeah, he got hit in the eye earlier, so I thought the day might end early, but he's playing really good ever since, so I'm stoked. It's my first semifinal, so I'm so excited.
Well, we're excited to see you in your first semifinal as well, guys. We'll see you a little bit later, but coming up next here on Championship Court, we have got the women's doubles semifinal. It's Daria Walczak, Susanna Barr going up against Emily Cedarquist and Yana Newell. You're not going to want to miss it.